when Pharaoh realized that enslaving the Jewish people would not curb the population explosion among the Jews that was taking place, he came up with this vile decree. He ordered the Jewish midwives to kill any Jewish baby boy as they were being born. The Torah tells us the midwives feared God and they did not do as Pharaoh asked them. These midwives were actually great people. Our rabbis explained that the two Jewish midwives, Shifra and Puah, were actually Moses' mother Yocheved and Moses' sister Miriam. Rabbi Yerucham Levovitz asks, why does the Torah, in discussing and describing their not listening to Pharaoh, the Torah starts off, they feared God and they didn't listen to Pharaoh. There are many acts of courage mentioned in the Torah. Many acts where people risk their lives. And the Torah does not precede the description of the act with the words, and they feared God. Why here? Rabbi Yerucham Levovitz explains that the midwives realized that in order for them to withstand the pressure of Pharaoh's decree, they needed to work on, they needed to increase their fear of God. Had they not, then they felt they perhaps would not be able to withstand the pressure of Pharaoh's decree. What does fear of God mean? It means appreciating God's awesomeness. But fear of God starts with realizing that God is present. Wherever we are, wherever we go, we are never alone. God is there and God is with us. He is close to us. So the midwives focused on that and focused on God's presence, and that helped them to withstand the pressure of Pharaoh and to courageously risk their lives. For us, fear of God sometimes eludes us. And actually, more than sometimes, we forget that God is present. For the midwives, what a phenomenal difference it made, and it changed the course of Jewish history. They're focusing on the fact that God is there and God is with them. For us, just to stop to think, God is here, God is with us, God is in the room, God is in my car, God is wherever I go. That in itself can propel us to act in a better way, in a purer way, and bring us certainly closer to God and closer to the people who are closest to us in our lives. Yes, we physically can't see God, but in just a few seconds, if we stop to think, we could sense His presence. Maybe a few minutes later, it might elude us again. But for those precious moments that we stopped and thought and realized the presence of God, we can elevate ourselves, elevate our actions. Have a beautiful Shabbos.